Hello beautifuls, my name is Epic Treasure and I hope you're having an amazing day. This video today is a beautiful tutorial of one that I did not expect to turn out as it was, but indeed it has become absolutely beautiful, and it's going to be my home when it comes to the altar of summoning. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Come like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. Come join the Discord channel, link in the description below. So let's have a flyover because this location is so beautiful. Not that we're going to be flying on a mimic chest, but we're going to fly over. Look at this. Look how isolated it is. So this build is really going to speak to the introvert types of people out there who like this. Now look at the view and look at the trees. What a spot to have a building. It almost looks like there's blood dripping off the cliffs too, which is a nice little bonus. But that being said, originally I just wanted to have a really nice sort of symmetrical stone house, basically. Then it took on a whole life of its own. And the reason why that happened, and I encourage you to build, like if you're looking at building videos and you think, no, I'm not very good at it, trust me, just sit with it for a while. I think people just rush too much into building and they expect too much to happen in the grand scheme of things. So here I sort of seen these dirty looking bushes around. I'm like, I don't want to build these bushes. I want this nice and clean. You know, when you have a look at the cliff face, it was beautiful and pristine, and then there's all these crazy bushes. But it ended up starting to look like something out of a Silent Hill game or another horror game where you're at a mental asylum, but a more user-friendly one. So I incorporated a lot of these creepy street lamps into it. I incorporated the fountain there, which is in every horror game, but I embedded it in all these overgrown like bushes everywhere. Even though it's still flowing and there's still lights on, it has this beautiful effect to it where there's life, but it's still overgrown. And I thought, what am I going to use this base for? What? Like every base should have some kind of purpose, I think. So I've got an all-in-one base, which is beautiful. I've got the triple base that's coming up. You want to put your notifications on for that one. That'll blow your mind. There's no mods. I'm not using any mods in this game. I'm on Xbox. So as you can imagine, people with mods make life a lot easier. But this is just all toil and trouble type of stuff. So what was the purpose of this place? And I'm looking going, what am I going to do? Now let's have a look at the plot of land here. We have a big backyard. You could go nuts and put crops there. You could put a lot of wheat there. It's kind of creepy. You think of somebody walking out there with a sickle, not that there's a sickle, but you know, if you want to role play, you can. And you could just extend the entire building out. Right, you could extend it out. Not only that, but because you can have multiple bases, you can have another base that would be around here. And ask yourself what you would use that for. Is this base here just for breeding creatures, for example? Is it for farm life? Then you could have another base that can be down here. Look at this. This is the perfect, let me tell you, if you want to have a base that is like two bases kind of in one, that is the spot to have it. It's totally flat. Now, that being said, the two bases don't connect to each other. There'll still be a gap between them, but visually and movement-wise for you walking back and forth, it feels like one base. The pals aren't going to switch bases. They're going to stay confined to theirs, but visually it looks like one big base. So location-wise on the map, that is where you want to do that. If you want to have a double base, I would slap it down there. No questions about it. It's dead flat, perfect, pathway in between, Bob's your uncle. So that being said, this is where my home is, the new one anyway, which I decided its purpose was for the summoning altar, which obviously you don't use very often. It's an end game kind of thing. But if you're into, you know, having a base that is aesthetic, I haven't decorated it. I don't even think I want to decorate it because it's supposed to be dilapidated. But right now we have the summoning altar, which makes us so lit and fiery. So you need the tablets here. This is later in the game, but you can build this and get ready for it. There's a whole build with me from the start to the end of this base. It's not even a hard build. It's just all stone basically. And you can watch me step by step build it along and have it ready for when you want to put this big baby down. And this is a summoning altar. So you'll see this over in this area. Here, the summoning altar. Offer a slab depicting a pal to summon a powerful pal to your base. Adequate caution and battle readiness is paramount. So it's going to be very interesting to summon there. We might need to make some adjustments because the pal ain't going anywhere, hopefully, if we can lock them inside the defensive walls. We'll see. We'll give it a test trial. But at the end of the day, this base is specifically for aesthetic purposes. You could indeed put big doors here. So you could go stone gate and then put, you could put defensive walls there if you wanted to. What if we do it this way? It might work better. Could do it. I don't want to do it like that. It's way better to have defensive walls there. Oh, let me have a little squizzy squiz stone. Stupid rock. Stone gate here. And then you could put open. Bang, like that. And then, yeah, you could do defensive walls there for sure. So I don't want to start to do that now because this is supposed to be a tour. But you know I love to fiddle around a lot. I cannot help myself. I just have to keep touching it. As messed up as that sounds. But you know what I'm talking about. All right, put that there. Run. Put this here. And then we can even tilt it outward like that if you wanted to. See how... Let me get away with what I want. Buddy, get out of my way. Stone gate, there we go. Move. There we go. And then just stone foundation here, stone steps. Build. He'll get to the pal box. Ah, look at that. Now, if you've got a gap here, just get your stone pillar. Whack your stone pillar down, bang, bang, fill in the gaps. It's quite forgiving. There's no ifs or buts about that. Look at that. And there is our beautiful, dilapidated, creepy building. And you can just go absolutely nuts in this place. We have our summoning altar. We've got our doorway that goes through here. I've got this vaulted ceiling. I'd probably put some more lights in there, a bit of fireplace in there. I'd have the doors opening outwards. Look at this forest. It's so freaking creepy. Like, you could build like a little creepy stone cabin in the background with like vines and stuff all over. Just nuts. The world is your oyster in this game, I'm telling you. And I'm just working with whatever they've given us to play with. And it isn't very much. I'm sort of hanging on by a thread, trying to be as, creative as possible with, couch change at this point. But once they gave the ability to put glass, then I was thrilled. Now here's a hot tip while I'm here. Get your stone wall, put a stone wall like this. Get your stone pillar, fill in the blanks. That's actually not good enough. Fill in the blanks. Ugh, insect. Like there and there. Just. Do I not have enough? Yes, I do. All right. So look at this. Ready? We go around here. We're going to go get our lighting, stylish street lamp, and then rotate it around like that. place it there. Look at this. We have a lamp that hangs over the wall. We could have it higher if you wanted to by building the slab first, the foundation slab first. And then we have this light sort of embedded into the wall. It is such a cool feature that I just stumbled on. And then you could just go bang, build that there. I don't even think I need some red berries, so I can't even do that. We could just have like a little bench there, I suppose. Put some pot plants on it. Pot plants, pot plants, pot plants. And whenever you're putting pot plants, you just got to be above where you're placing it. Sometimes I just like to jump because I'm too lazy to get up on it. And then we could just put another house plant. Little secret garden over there. And don't forget, you can also use your antique mirror. I don't even know if you can put them on the defensive wall. No, you can. You can put them on the defensive walls. That's kind of sticking out though. Hang on. Hold your horses, buddy. I want to put this on the wall. I actually think it would look way better here. And then just go over to your ivy. Oh, look at that. You know what I mean? It's just like bang, bang, bang. And you're utilising all this sort of greenery in the environment that you would never dream would be purposeful. You know, we've just literally made, so you can see a reflection, a beautiful lamp that comes through the wall, a little chair there, the pot plants, but also all this greenery that you can't place. There's nothing in the game that you can place it down. You just have to utilise the environment that exists. And that's the beautiful part of this. It's just creepy and dark and just, oh my God. But like I said, this is going to be very sort of niche for people. It's going to be people that love horror sort of themes and yeah, just a creepy build, which I absolutely love. I'm all about it. But again, let's have a little flyover. We'll leave those doors open, get on your trag and look at the view. Look how calm the water is. Just forget the fact he's starving to death. You know, I just made a whole pet resort. Let's go have a look at that to ease your mind before we go. A pet sanctuary. But look at this. It's just stunning. It's just so stunning. I just hate how the lights go out. These proximity lights. You know what I mean? It just ticks me off. So that's it. That's the build. You can build with me. Watch the video on the channel for that. Now, let's go take you to this sanctuary in case you're having a conniption fit about me neglecting my pals. I've got my, as I say, my redemption arc here. And this is where they go. Look how happy they are. This is a beautiful, oh man, it's so pretty. Look at them just, it's even nice for you, as nerdy as it sounds, to just sit here and chill and listen to the sounds these celeries make. It's just such a peaceful build. And that's in the channel too. There's a house tour, base tour in the channel for this. And then there's a whole build thing and it goes for hours. It goes for hours and hours. But listen to them. Listen to them. We'll turn it up a bit louder, shall we? They're just so happy. But sometimes it's nice to just put your pals out that suit the environment. Like, look at these guys. Put pals out that suit the environment that, you know, might be kind of useless, but they just look nice. You know, if you're building in the snow, you could have those little snow pals, not these weird looking cryolinks. I suppose you could make a jail with them hanging around. I don't know. We do need some power up in this. So, I mean, this guy's, he loves to just splash in the water though, so he's a bit of a recalcitrant worker. But this is the little sort of secret drinking den for the caretaker. And then Lavander's just manning the bar, womaning the bar. And again, tutorials on that, how to get your own vendor. She's not a vendor, but she is in the location that she needs to be. Look at this. Look at the view. Look at the view. Isn't it beautiful? Look at this. Whole tutorial for that in the channel. Go nuts. There's tutorials on everything. That's what I did. I know that most creators just do it. Here's the house tour. See you later. The creation of it takes a long time. It takes a really long time. And most people would just probably sit there watching Netflix while they do it, which is much easier than just having, here's a house tour. And I know people struggle with making stuff. So, okay, all right, I need to film how to do it. Get up on my jet. There we go. Look at that. Wow. Celery's having the time of their life. Look at it. It's so, and they're just the shadows and the light, and even just this little touches here, like this place here. Having just a glass roof just lets all the light in straight away. If you don't have a glass roof and it's just all wood, it's just dark. And then you've got to use these stupid antique looking lights and they just look dumb. So make use of your glass everywhere you can, especially on the roof, because the shadows they make are just, oh my God. But look at this, just enjoy this. Yay, you're so happy. You're so happy. Yay. They're so cute. You sit and watch that for hours. I'm going to love and leave you. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you like this new build. And I'll talk to you next time. Happy building.